I do go into my Facebook
If you, yeah, you
without
can go on
having
your
a sound,
phone. Hi,
right?
everyone.
Oh, we
Happy
live.
Monday.
Hi.
You can go ahead and do that, Sophie. I'll say hi.
Okay, say
Hi,
hi.
everyone. So I'm locked out of my Facebook for reasons unknown. So Sophie has to do looking at comments on her end.
Okay.
So here we are. Happy Monday.
Yeah. And I'm going to ignore them until you remind me to look at the comment, Abby. Otherwise, I can't talk and do all
That's
that.
okay. We'll do it at the end. Yeah. And if you're here and you want to participate, please do. We'll check the comments at the end and bring in those conversations.
Yeah. All right. So I wanted to have a conversation today, which is a very strange conversation because it's like,
Yeah.
It's like for me, I always question, hang on, I've got to create a context.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I always question everything. Okay? And I'm always willing to give up everything to learn something, right? And I was thinking today, I'm doing a lot of work on abundance, on purpose, on fulfilling my soul intention. And I was, and everybody, if you're listening to this call, you should journal for a while about what do you think your soul intention is in incarnating you, right? And, you know, I have been spending the last 30 years disentangling the ego, right? Because it was so powerful for me. I can't believe anybody is not going to do it. You know, I just like want the entire world to do it. It's so marvelous and it's so clear and you understand everything and you're not confused anymore. So I wanted everybody to do it. And then I can't believe I'm going to say that. And the question that came into my head is, what do you really want? What do you really want? So, you know, this hidden dream that you dare not say because you feel a bit stupid and, oh, nobody, and if somebody laughs at you, whatever, oh, you must not say it, okay? So I access my dream, the one I don't say, you know, the one like you ask a little child of 4 or 5, what do you want to be when you grow up? Yes. And they say to you, I want to be a firefighter, so I want to save everybody, you know, something like that, right? Yes. I want everybody to have a toy or, yes. You know.
Totally. Okay. Yes.
All right, so that kind of dream. And I'm going to ask you what yours is, right?
You got it.
So my dream, I mean, if I had the opportunity of a wish that got realized, I'm even a little bit embarrassed in saying it. I just want everybody to love everybody. I mean, that's it, right?
Yeah.
I just want everybody to love everybody. That is truly why I'm doing everything I'm doing, right?
Yes.
So I was thinking, disentanglement of the ego, love, disentanglement of the ego, love. And what does it take to be a great human being? So I'm questioning, maybe it doesn't take to disentangle your ego. You can do that if you want to go fast and if you want to go deep and if you have a lot of courage and if you go for it and you have the kind of personality that will have you go for it, then go, right? It works, it's fast, it's great. But for most human beings, they prefer a softer, kinder, tender approach, right? So I thought, well, maybe what it takes to be a great human being is to have a conversation with someone that can listen to you, that loves you, that doesn't judge you, that doesn't have any opinion, and just kindly and softly brings you to the place where you can choose what kind of human being you want to be, right? So can you share about the conversation you had without saying who it is with and all that?
Oh, sure. The one I had this morning. Yeah, sure. Firstly, I want to say that I think, Sophie, the reason why you and I jive so well is we have that same deep dream. My little soul just wants everybody to love everybody. That is just I mean, if I boil everything down to the core of everything
I
I
know
care
that's what it
about,
is. Yeah.
everything I do, it's that.
Do
So
you think it's all human being dream?
I would love to know if you're watching, please let us know, like, what's your little special inner dream if you boil everything down, because I want to know, is that everyone's dream, or they maybe are the different flavors of that dream? I don't know. Let us know, because I'd love to know. But yeah, this morning, I don't mind sharing. It's my grandfather is 82, and he is an extraordinary man, and he's done so much. He's had a very eventful life, and he is last year he had a fall that altered his mind. So his cognition is very different than it used to be, and he used to be very known for being intellectual and a great businessman and strong, and he is not those things anymore. He can't be those things anymore. And in the space of that, he has been dealing with a lot of anxiety for the first time in his life. 82 years, no anxiety. All of a sudden in the past year, tons of anxiousness and nervousness. And we just started talking, and he was sharing that with me, and I just listened for a little while. And then I just shared with him that maybe this is the next context for his life. Maybe anxiety is the next thing for him to learn about at this time. And I just started sort of leading him in a little meditation. He's never done meditation or mindfulness of any kind, just present moment stuff. How does your shirt feel? Can you feel your shirt on your skin? Can you feel the wind on your face? Can you hear the ocean waves? I'm with them in Florida. And then he started responding, yes, yes. I could tell he was really engaged in just the present moment, the present moment. And then I just said in the process, God is in the present moment. And that was the thing that really got him. And when he opened his eyes, I asked if he felt any different. He said he felt so much better. And that saying that God is in the present moment just opened a whole door for him. He never thought of that before in his whole life. And to be able to contribute something to him at this point in his life, at 82, to be able to give my grandfather something when he's given me so much, to connect like that, like, it's priceless. I'll never forget it as long as I live, just holding hands and being in the present moment with him. And
so you see, Abby, that's exactly what I'm talking about, right? First, I'm celebrating for your grandfather and you to have this connection and you being able to contribute, right? You didn't do the sessions with him. You didn't disentangle his ego. You just gave him the magic question. Maybe it is a time in your life where you need to learn something. And anxiety probably comes from him not having his persona anymore that he used all his life, right? So he doesn't know who he is.
exactly.
And you were able, with love and kindness, to get him present. And he's going to discover this world of being present. Right? So it is possible to invite human beings to experience for themselves something else than what they are resisting, suffering about, or not understanding.
Yes.
And for me, that's a great human being.
It's amazing that that's what you said, because that's exactly what I said to him after, which I learned from you, is that sometimes the anxiety is worse because we're just resisting it. And really, like, the access is leaning into that present moment, just leaning in a little. It's uncomfortable, but leaning in to that love. And that's exactly what you're saying. That freedom, that gap exists in everything, in every situation, in every challenge. It's there.
So for me, the gift to give to people is to make sure that with awareness, you choose the kind of human being you want to be, right? To dance with the moment in front of you, to support each other, to love each other. And it's a choice. It's so easy to be short or harsh or tell somebody off or be mean. And I'm the first one to know about it, right? It's to judge or have an opinion. But with awareness, you can choose to be loving and kind and generous, and just generous for absolutely no reason. If somebody, I remember 2 years ago, I think, Abby, I said to you, could you be generous? Somebody had misbehaved with you, I think. Yes. And I said to you, could you be just generous? And you said to me, what do you mean? I said, well, that person misbehaved, but you will do such a gift to not point it out.
That when you said that altered I was like, whoa, generosity is something that's a way I never thought about generosity. Like, just let someone make a mistake sometimes.
I call it blowing a fuse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boy, I do it. I do it. It happens. I mean, fuses get blown. Yeah, it's beautiful. And I love what you're saying, because I think you have such a love of language too that really plays into this, that gives just just a whole new context for looking at an event, a situation, that just can help support giving that gap of freedom. I've never thought about generosity that way before.
Yeah. So everybody, regardless of the level of education, ego, not ego, philosopher, not philosopher, whatever, right? Everybody can take a moment to choose being a loving, generous, caring, tender, kind human being. And maybe we don't need to just try to figure out everything.
Wow.
There goes 30 years of work. All right, it was not necessary.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Lead with your heart. But ultimately, because really, I mean, listen, the ego disentanglement is fantastic, right? But it's not the answer to everything. Right. It's ultimately, I'm still a worm, right? I just get out of being a worm faster than most people, but, I'm still a human being, right? I mean, I still have a human.
Absolutely.
So really, just lead with your heart. Just like, oh no, I could just cut off his head right now, but I'm not going to do it because I'm a loving human being.
Exactly.
Yeah. I could strangle that person, but I'm not going to do it because I'm a loving human being.
My favorite one to do is, I could build a wall right now and give them the cold shoulder for a whole week.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to, because I'm a loving human being.
I could salt and make them pay, but I'm not going to do it because I'm a great human being.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think so. Right? And laughter is always a help.
Oh gosh.
So where do I look if anybody has questions? There is nobody with questions. I don't think there is. Fine.
We won't give you the cold shoulder or bite your head off.
That's right. I would like to be angry at you right now, but I won't, because I'm a really great human being. Okay. I think
oh my God.
I'm being really silly today. Okay, everybody, we love you. We love you. We love you
so much. Have a great Monday, everyone.
Yeah. Okay, leave your comments though when
Yeah.
you yes.
Yes. And let us know what your little dreams, your little special soul dreams are. I would like to know.
Yeah, yeah. You know the thing about one more thing, you know me, I
Yeah.
can never stop.
No, please.
Do you know how giggly and silly I was on this call? That's what happens. You just get back to joy and innocence and giggling
Yes.
when you stop figuring everything out, right?
Yeah, I think you're absolutely
All right,
right.
try it out, everybody, and have fun.
Yes.
Much love. Hang on.
Oh,
Great conversation, says Karen. Who do you think you are from my mom? Oh, no, that's another one. Oops, that's another. I've been looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so sorry. That was not the right one. All right, if you have comments, we'll answer them.
yeah, that's right. We will.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.